Good evening, League. Roger here with your Thursday update. The Yankees lost 7-0 in Baltimore. Shut out. I'm told a Buddhist is supposed to find no joy in another's suffering. I'm working on it. Let's get to the action from last night. In Boss Hogg's chicken recipes against only Fams, Boss Hogg is sitting on a 6-3 lead, and Bobby Witt Jr. is the reason why. 3 for 8 on the week, 3 runs, 2 home runs, 3 driven in. Shea Langeliers added a homer of his own with 3 RBI from the catcher spot, which is the kind of contribution you don't budget for. OnlyFams is hanging in because Rafael Devers is locked in. 4 for 7, a homer and OPS over 1.800. He's basically carrying the offense by himself. And Gunnar Henderson going 0 for 12 is the anchor he can't shake. Primetime Jeffrey has a 7-2 stranglehold on Tragic Hardball, and that's almost entirely the Paul Skeens story. 8 innings, 1 run, 10 punch-outs, a WHIP of .25. When a man pitches like that, the rest is just commentary. Jonathan Aranda chipped in 5 for 10 with 4 runs and a homer. On the other side, Kevin Gausman got lit up. 4 2/3, an ERA over 11. And that one start has poisoned the ratio categories for the whole week. The Buddha says attachment is suffering. Tragic Hardball is attached to Kevin Gausman. Crush the return against Amarillo Wonder is the closest thing to a sweep we've got. 10-0. Amara Lowe, Randy Arozarena went 8 for 13 with a homer, 3 RBI, 2 stolen bases, and an OPS pushing 1.6. Nick Kurtz added a 3 for 7 night with a homer and 5 driven in. And Shohei Ohtani threw 7 shutout innings with 8 strikeouts. When it's going like that, you can sit back and watch. Crush the Return is going to need to find some peace with this one. Let go, as they say. Starla's Supper Club All-Stars leads Soccer's Football 7-3. Mickey Moniak had the night of the week for Starla. 4 for 8, a homer, 5 RBI. J.J. Weatherholt added 4 for 8 with a homer of his own. Soccer's Football is getting a beautiful week from Kyle Tucker. 4 for 9 with 2 runs, but the roster is shorter than the others, and Yandy Diaz at 2 for 15 is dragging the OPS down a long hallway. Pete's shitty-ass team against Acuna Matata is the matchup of the night. 4-5, basically a coin flip. Acuna Matata had the performance of the week on the mound. Bailey Ober, 9 innings, 0 runs, 7 Ks, a whip of .22, a complete game shutout. Byron Buxton chipped in 2 homers. Pete's is countering with Jacob Misiorowski, striking out 10 over 7 shutout innings of his own, and Colson Montgomery, 3 for 7 with a homer. 6 categories in play, 3 days to go. As Yogi Berra once said, in the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. And in the last one, the creepy leaping base grabbers have a 7-3 lead on Ace Shira, says JIG. Pasquale, almost entirely because of Dalen Lyle, 5 for 9, 3 home runs, 7 RBI, and OPS over 2. That is one player tilting an entire matchup. Ace Shire is getting steady work from Teoscar Hernandez and Nolan Shenwell, but nobody on the roster has had that kind of night. The old gambler in me wants to set a line on Pete's against Acuna Matata. The Buddhist in me knows better. I'm watching it either way. This is Roger. May your streamers stream and your closers close.